One of them is going to have... Whoever wins...
You live?
Yeah, now we're live.
All right, MMA Mafia is back. Tyron Woodley is about to fight Kamaru Usman. Here we go.
Damn, Woodley's huge.
Whoa! And you picked Usman.
I picked Usman.
And I picked Woodley. 456, 455, 454. Usman is pressuring. Woodley's backing up, but not... Ooh, Woodley throws a right hand right away. Or Woodley does. Woodley's still backing up, but not timidly. He's backing up tactically. Throwing little feints here and there.
Kamaru looks very calm.
Yeah, both calm. Kamaru got a single leg.
Going for the
deep.
single leg.
Tyron's holding onto a guillotine. He's got a tight guillotine. Yeah, but he doesn't have guard. And like they both said. So right now, Kamaru is just sitting in Tyron's open guard, and Tyron's holding onto the neck off his back, and Kamaru is just punching Woodley in the kidneys.
And it looks like, yeah, Woodley's just kind of holding on to the head for position, I think.
Now he's throwing elbows to the legs. Kamaru's just throwing some strikes from the top position here while Woodley holds onto the neck just so he can't posture up.
Kamaru is
half guard.
And he's constantly attacking. He's always throwing a strike.
It's like an open half guard, but Woodley's sitting up on his butt, kind of. So he's trying to stand up.
He's trying to get himself up against the fence.
Yeah. And Kamaru's pulling him back down.
Slowly scooting him out from the cage.
Woodley just said Kamaru's grabbing the glove. Oh, no. Usman said Woodley was grabbing the glove. Woodley's starting to stand up, but Usman's going for a double leg. He's picking up Woodley's legs right now. Woodley's on a knee, and Usman is throwing knees to Woodley's stomach. Usman is standing up, Woodley's on one knee, and they're clenched against the cage.
Woodley still looks calm.
Yeah, they're both calm, but not expending a whole lot of energy.
Woodley's back to his feet.
Yeah, Woodley's to his feet, but they're holding onto each other's wrists. Usman is leaning on Woodley against the cage. They're hand fighting. They got over-unders. Oh, upward elbow from Usman.
Wow.
Now they're exchanging knees in the clinch.
Off the fence. Still in the clinch. Throwing knees.
Now they're separated at distance. Usman's still pressuring. Woodley's throwing feints.
Usman tries a little front kick. Doesn't land.
5-minute rounds to decide this UFC welterweight title. Just over 2 minutes here to go in round one. Usman's always shifted a little bit off to the weak side of Woodley, as you see, just off the line of sight for that right hand. He's always shifted. See how he takes his head to the weak side every time.
Usman shot for a takedown. He's got a single leg against the cage, but Woodley is stuffing it so far. He's got double underhooks. Lands a knee to the solar plexus of Usman. Now they're separated again.
And Kamaru Usman is pressuring him right away.
Oh! Throws a right hand. Woodley is all defensive in the first goings of this fight. We're at 136, 135, 134. First round still clinched against the cage.
Usman throwing body punches, same as Tyron throwing body punches. He's throwing like little body uppercuts. And now
Usman's throwing knees and punches to the body. Woodley's just holding on, but his back's against the cage. There's some knees from Woodley. So far, Usman is winning this. Another upward elbow. Ooh, foot stomps from Usman.
Oh, nice.
Old school.
Randy Couture style.
They're both calm. The ref's breaking it.
Damn.
Separating. Usman's still on him, pressuring right away. They're at a kickboxing range right now. Woodley throws a right hand, doesn't really connect. Usman keeps throwing those front kicks to the chest. Woodley's throwing a lot of feint jabs. backing up against the cage. Similar. Oh! He was trying to time that right hand. He's doing what he did against Thompson, where he's leaning into the cage. He's backing up into the cage on purpose and trying to counter as Usman comes in. Now Woodley shoots for a takedown, and he gets stuffed. They're back in the clinch, throwing body shots again. Usman goes for a takedown with 10 seconds to go. It's neutralized against the cage. They're just clinched. And end of the first round.
I feel like he threw that little punch when Usman was pressuring him. I feel like he maybe thought Usman was going to shoot for the takedown and he would just catch him.
Time the uppercut.
Yeah, time the uppercut right. Usman did not shoot until later.
Usman won that round just based on pressure.
For sure.
You absolutely have to go forward. Okay? You cannot back up.
His coaches are telling him to go forward.
Dean Thomas, his coach, telling him don't back up no more. Dean Thomas is telling him he needs to throw leg kicks. Go forward.
He's breathing really hard.
Yeah.
UFC 235 Jones versus Smith is presented by Modelo.
All right, here we go. Round 2. What do they got?
Colby Covington.
Oh, there we go. Colby Covington, the People's Champ, with his MAGA hat on. He's getting booed, rightfully so, from the crowd. I personally don't like Colby Covington. All right, round 2. Here we go.
See. I don't think you guys will be able to see it like that, but
Yeah, Dean's adamant that Tyron can't move back. He said you've got to move forward.
you want to hold it for a minute?
And Duke
You trying
really
to
wanted
light?
for combinations.
Steve.
And Usman is back to the same strategy. Look at him, just relentless pressure, moving forward. And the thing about
Oh,
Usman
nice leg kick by Woodley.
was a leg
He already threw the leg kick.
Usman is he can do this all day.
Okay, same thing is happening now. Usman is pressuring Woodley against the cage, throwing body shots. And he's just leaning on Woodley. It's a very Randy Couture style fight right now.
Usman using that jab, Dom, to get inside and
They're both throwing hammer fists to the thighs.
Consistently working that body.
Shoulder thrust to the face.
I agree with his coaches. He needs to move forward.
Crowd's booing because they're kind of just stalling against each other in a neutral position.
Honestly, I think this is the fight that people thought it was going to be. Like, I feel like this is like how people thought it was going to play out.
This is how Usman fights. So.
Yeah.
One opportunity to land it. So
It's just surprising to see that Woodley is the one that has his back up against the fence. Oh! Oh!
Oh, what happened? Who landed? I was trying to look at
Usman
the
landed the elbow.
punch. Usman lands the elbow, and now he's pressuring. And they're back in the clinch against the cage. Usman just
just
slammed Tyron Woodley. Body to body, body slam.
Wow.
He's in half guard. Oh, no, he's in full guard.
He's in full guard.
Usman's in full mount on top of Woodley. Woodley looks like he's damaged from whatever strike that was to his right eye.
Yeah, one of his eyes looks like it has a cut on the
Yep.
yeah, it's bleeding.
Usman has full mount right now.
He
and
has
he's got
flattened
he's
him out.
working an arm triangle position. He's landing shoulder drops on his chin.
He's constantly striking. He never lets Woodley rest or reset.
Yeah, very constrictive. He's fighting like a snake right now. Very Damian Maya-esque, just grappling. He's holding on to like an arm triangle. Now he's just holding on to his head. He's not trying to posture up. He's trying to block Woodley's breathing right now.
I think he feels he can tire Woodley out.
Yeah.
Woodley's... Oh, they pulled his foot off the fence. Looked like he might have been grabbing it with his toes.
He's like a wet blanket right now. He's going for an Americana. Nope. He's not. Now he's just trying to put all his weight on top of Woodley, make him very tired. He's landing little pitter patter strikes. I think he's playing the long game. Like Robert said, he's trying to tire out Woodley, maybe to get another takedown in the third or fourth round and kind of get the stoppage. Oh! Usman just landed a tight strike that bounced Woodley's head off the mat. Now
Looks like he's trying to create some space.
Yeah, now he's starting to posture up.
He is just smothering Woodley, and now he's just throwing punches constantly.
Yeah, Woodley's bleeding. Woodley's right eye is swelling up and bleeding.
He's not really doing much. He's you can tell he's trying to explode out of this, but he's not. I don't know. Usman just is on him. Still has him in the mount.
Allowing Usman to work here from the dominant position as he has Woodley mounted.
Woodley's trying to scoot across the cage. And now Usman's posturing up a little bit more.
Yeah, Woodley's been having to carry Usman's weight for the majority. Okay, Usman is posturing up, landing elbows from the full mount.
Usman scooted his head towards the cage so he can't escape. See how he's scooting him right there? To prevent Woodley from being able to get up.
People are saying stuff in another language I don't understand. All right, Usman is covering Woodley's mouth, Brock Lesnar style, to block his breathing. He's just putting his weight on him, landing strikes.
Woodley tried to escape out the side, but nope.
50 seconds to go in the second round. Usman is dominating.
Yep. Joe Rogan's talking about how Usman is... Well, how would you describe that? The way he had his legs hooked?
Oh, yeah. I don't know what it's called, but I see it. They use it to keep the body flat.
Yeah, it's a wrestling technique.
Yep. Usman's going for an arm triangle with 24 seconds to go. Woodley is holding onto his arms to try to block that position. And Usman's content to ride out the round, just landing body shots to Woodley's ribs as Woodley's bridging. Woodley's bridging, trying to stop the arm triangle, and Usman is just landing body shots after body shots. Now Usman is posturing up with 10 seconds left. And now he's just covering up Woodley's breathing, trying to make him tired.
Wow.
Complete domination round 2. 10-8 round.
For sure, 10-8.
So one 10-9 round for Usman and one 10-8 round for Usman. Now we're heading into round 3.
And Usman looks fresh walking to his corner.
And the biggest, most significant strike was a inside left elbow landed from Usman. And that takedown was beautiful. And before the fight, Woodley was knocking Usman's Division II wrestling, saying Division I and Division II are another level, but Usman so far is doing the way better wrestling.
The difference is this is MMA.
People keep saying to show the fight. We can't show the fight. We'll get knocked off of Instagram. Change the camera. I wonder what they want us to do with the camera.
Let's see. Let's see if I can pull this off somehow. Oh no, and then the phone's blocking it. Yeah.
Want to turn off that light?
Is my window just dirty? It is hella dirty.
It's that light.
Let's see.
All right, round 3. Here we go. Usman's coming right across the ring. Pressuring again. Woodley still backing up. Usman throws a jab.
Sorry guys, can't risk it.
Yeah. Woodley throws a right hand, but Usman ducks under it. Usman's chasing Woodley. Tyron throws a leg kick finally.
Tries to go over the right. And Usman
Clinch against the cage, exchanging knees to the body, punches to the body. Usman's more effective though, over and over. And Woodley's getting hurt.
He is
Woodley's
throwing
hurt.
hard body uppercuts.
Think Don Fry versus the Asian guy in Pride when they just exchanged body punches. That's what just happened, but they're in the clinch, throwing against the body, inside knees. Usman is pushing Woodley against the cage, just throwing body strike after body strike, whether it be a hook to the body or a knee to the stomach. And Woodley is looking tired.
He's not doing anything really offensive either.
Pure defensive.
Yeah, and I think that's just because Usman is not giving him a chance.
Yep.
19 body strikes landed for
82 for the fight, 19 for the round.
Wow.
82 body strikes. That's unheard of in MMA.
And he's still going.
Yeah, Woodley's stomach is blood red from all those body shots.
Referee has separated them. They're back in the center.
Yeah, back in kickboxing range, but Usman right back pressuring Woodley backwards. Woodley is totally covering up his body now. He's really hurting there.
His hands are very low. He's not blocking his face at all. He's trying to shake his arms out a little bit too.
Complete control by Usman right think you're onto something. We need like a damage.
Ooh,
Oh!
almost landed uppercut from Usman. Oh, Usman
Usman,
landed the
ooh.
left. Almost hit him with the right hand as Woodley was running away.
Wrestling, breaking, punching.
Back to the clinch, back to the body punches. And I don't know how much of these Woodley can take.
Woodley's trying to exchange with him. He's throwing knees and body punches too, but
They're not having the same effect.
yeah.
Striking from Usman. So Usman's able to link together combinations and get to the wrestling.
And it seems like he's looking for openings.
And the fans are kind of booing. I like these kind of weird fights. I don't know. I'm a weirdo though.
This is interesting. It's
Big special.
it's all about answering the questions that we had
Yeah.
leading up to the fight. We're getting the answers now,
Just looking for one.
and we're seeing if this guy wins, if he beats Woodley, then he could be unstoppable for a little while.
Shots will start to take their toll. If and when we get to those championship rounds, less than 2 minutes now to go round 3.
And then I would like to see him fight Ben Askren.
Yeah, that'd be insane. You know they'd want to make that fight.
Yep.
Because Ben Askren would want to avenge Tyron's loss.
And Dana White would want to give him the worst possible matchup he could.
Yep.
What's interesting to me is Woodley's smart enough to know that these numbers are adding up, and he's okay with just squeezing. But I don't.
Woodley said something to the ref. I'm not sure what that was.
But it just he's way behind on the numbers. He needs to get busy ASAP.
I think he wants the ref to separate them.
100 body strikes have landed for Usman. He's mixed in those shoulder strikes as well. I don't understand.
The ref is separating them.
I think it's just because Woodley was talking to him. Come on.
Now we're seeing Usman slide a little bit farther towards the right hand of Woodley. He's not staying as far on the weak side. There it is. That's what I'm saying. You couldn't
There we go.
And that's what Woodley waits for, is just one mistake. But he waits sometimes too much, I think. He needs to keep his foot moving like that.
But Usman is still moving forward, even though that right hand glanced off of him.
Oh!
Didn't stun him. Back to the same spot.
Usman clipped him and then got right back in the clinch. And then, an elbow off the
over
break.
top. Yeah, on the break.
And now he's got him back up against the cage again. More body shots. Man, dude's going to be pissing blood.
Woodley doesn't seem to have anything.
Yeah.
I think the energy is completely sapped from his body right now.
Some more foot stomps. Crowd is not liking this fight. And that's the end of the second round?
Third.
Oh, third round, okay. Yeah, okay. So, yeah, that was another, what, you think that was another 10-8?
10-9.
Oh, 10-9?
Yeah, only because he didn't take him down. He just stayed in the clinch and landed body shots. But we got 3 rounds to none right now. Dean Thomas, are you going to let this motherfucker do this to you?
Dude, Dean Thomas is hella funny. I liked him on Dana White's
Looking for a fight?
Yeah. Told him, bite down on your mouthpiece and go forward.
We worked too hard for this.
Woodley looks like just defeated mentally.
He looks defeated.
He looks like he already is like disappointed, like he's already accepting that he's lost.
Not good.
Yeah, and
And Usman looks like
is
he's ready to murder.
pumped. He's across the cage, jumping up and down, all jacked looking.
120 body shots absorbed.
24 leg kicks and 17 strikes to the head absorbed. Damn.
Yeah, Dominic's saying the same thing. Woodley looks asleep. He's not in this fight. Yeah, Woodley is accepting the fact that he's getting held onto. I don't like that.
Yeah, he's putting himself back up against the cage.
He's like, dude, he's back. Why are you going to go lay on the cage? He's just going to clinch you.
Tried throwing a leg kick there.
They're kind of awkward looking leg kicks. Okay,
Oh,
now
he's-
Woodley's got a hold of the neck.
He's
dropping guard, but
he lost it.
He pulled guard with a guillotine.
He jumped
choke
up too soon, I think.
Yep.
He should have secured the head better. He tried
Kind of
jumping and
A desperate move, and now
Yeah.
Usman's on top.
I'm just going to stay working. Keep the offense going and let things add up until I get what I need before I go to the decision. That's why Usman's getting so far ahead and Woodley's just waiting and countering and just behind. In nearly every interview Kamaru Usman did this week, he kept saying, Tyron's not willing to run the race that I'm willing to run. It's been Usman's race tonight. Well, he's taking him into the
Trying to sit up against the cage.
The control time
Usman pulls him back out.
is huge for Usman. I mean, over 10 minutes of control time. So,
Over 10 minutes of control time
hardly ever get wrestled.
for Kamaru Usman.
This is a typical Usman fight. People just, like myself as well. I just didn't think he could do this to Woodley. If you imagine Usman winning, it's exactly how you could imagine it. It's just hard to imagine him doing it to Woodley.
This
And-
is pretty much what I thought was going to happen.
Yeah, you called it right on this one. Woodley's only chance now is one lucky punch.
Stay busy. I think they shouldn't.
I think he's too tired to secure a submission at this point.
I really genuinely hope that Mark Crowder doesn't stand him up.
He's getting to it while
Excuse me.
I don't think they should, but
My throat's all dry.
I think you should have to earn a stand.
I agree.
I think you should have to stand.
He's been breaking them. I don't know
Yeah,
why.
I don't know why either. Well, it's a real problem in MMA.
Commentators Joe and Dominic are talking about they don't really agree with Mark Goddard standing them up. They feel like Tyron should earn a stand-up. But I think Mark Goddard is letting the fans kind of influence his decisions here. Because, I mean, if you're a casual fan, you could consider this a boring fight. Even if you're not a casual fan, if you don't kind of like the whole lay and pray type thing. But I think, in my opinion, Usman's doing enough to warrant this victory. At this point, why would he put himself in position to lose now?
And I figure, I mean, if you're able to do this to the champion, do it, right?
Yeah.
In the open, he just took away all the power from Woodley, keeping him on his heels, and then
Yeah, think John Fitch, think Colby Covington, think George St. Pierre. This is what he's doing to Woodley, that style of just grinding him.
Now he's just shoulder thrusting
Yeah, he's slamming his shoulder into Woodley's chin against the cage.
over and over. I think he just landed like 5, 6.
he doesn't have an answer, he's just tired.
Yeah, Woodley has no, like,
They're standing him up again for some
Yep.
reason, and Usman's like, why?
yeah, Usman's attacking him. Woodley isn't doing anything from the bottom. He's not attempting any submissions, or he's not even striking back anymore, really, on the ground anyway.
Yeah, very confusing. Mark Goddard gave Usman a warning and said, come on, this is a fight. Oh, Woodley's landing some uppercuts that seem to have hurt Usman a little bit, but Usman is landing some knees as well. Usman is the one with the tie clinch right now.
Nice
landing
Muay
the
Thai
knees.
knees. Wow.
That was the best offense of the night for Woodley with that uppercut that he landed, but he looks very tired still.
Oh, no.
Usman just landed uppercuts of his own.
Oh, another one.
He's rocking Woodley right now up against the cage at striking distance, and he's landing inside
Oh, my
uppercuts.
God. He's landed at least 10,
He's-
11, 12,
Oh,
13,
Woodley is-
14, 15,
Woodley's
16,
getting rocked.
17.
Oh,
Woodley throws
a
a
big
knee.
But Woodley is tired, but he's still dangerous.
And Usman backed him up against the cage again.
Oh, inside elbow. Usman is landing hooks and punches and uppercuts.
But he can't burn himself out. He's still got 1 round to go.
Going back with a clinch. He's
Uppercut.
landing uppercuts. Woodley is very tired. Usman has to be careful, though, because Woodley can still land a big shot in these firefight
And I think
exchanges.
Usman is doing the right thing now. He's going back to the
He's
takedown.
ducking down for a takedown. Now he's going back to a high clinch.
He doesn't want to, he doesn't
He's got
want
an
to
over-under.
blow himself out.
Now they're both a little tired. I think Usman's going to take it easy and kind of get his energy back a little bit.
Wow.
Colby's standing up. Look, he's interested.
Colby's standing up with the title on his shoulder, and he's wearing glasses indoors. What a cunt.
I wanted to see Woodley versus Colby really bad.
I think he's just a little bit hurt.
Okay.
That might be a 10-8 round. I don't know. Woodley has nothing to offer. Now both his eyes are swollen.
And he's got a big old lump on his forehead.
Yep, he's got a hematoma coming out. He's barely able to stand.
He is wobbly and hurt.
And Usman still, even though he looks a little tired, he still looked fresh going to his corner.
Yeah.
You gotta fucking fight now. You wanna win this fight?
That's Duke Rufus, right?
Duke Griffiths. Huh?
Yeah, Duke Rufus. Said the only way to win this fight is as a KO. I'm being truthful with you.
That's what Duke is telling Tyron. He said you have to make this a street fight. The only way we're winning is a sub or a KO. I'm being truthful with you. And now he's whispering so we can't hear. And Henry Hoost is is telling Usman, be careful, Tyron needs a knockout. Usman looks like a caged dog, and Woodley looks like he's already defeated going into this 5th round.
He just looks defeated, and Usman is already ready to go. He's ready to pressure him again.
All right, Woodley already kind of backing up towards the cage for some reason. I don't know why. Usman's throwing the front kicks to the chest just to kind of gauge distance and keep Woodley guessing.
Probably to push him back against the cage, too.
Already.
Oh, and he lands a nice stiff jab.
He's shooting for the single.
Woodley's wrapping up the neck, but Woodley's doesn't look like he has it.
Woodley's holding on to the neck with a weak attempt at a guillotine, but we'll see what happens. Yeah, Kamaru has to be careful. He's sinking in. Woodley is slowly sinking this in under his neck.
I think even if he gets the submission, they would do a rematch.
So Woodley's back is to the cage. He's holding on to a light guillotine at this moment, and Usman is just throwing knees to Woodley's thighs. Now he's stomping the foot.
Yeah.
I don't know if Woodley is trying to. I feel like Goddard's gonna separate it. Okay. Woodley's holding onto a guillotine as he gets slammed, but Usman is now in side control. Usman's in half guard. Easy takedown and slam for Usman.
Picked him up, slammed him,
and if I can predict anything, I think he's gonna ride this out.
Yeah, he looks fine. Yeah, Woodley's other hand isn't even in on the other side, so he's got like a one arm half-ass. He can't get him from that position.
Nope.
And now it looks like he's letting go with the other arm too.
Mark's gonna stand him up because the crowd's booing. Really, he should let it go, but
Usman throwing body punches. Woodley's got a triangle on his legs, so he's preventing him from
full mount.
Yeah, advancing position.
Woodley's content to lose at this point. It looks like he's not trying to get up. He probably doesn't have the energy to get up. Usman's just a wet blanket at this point.
Man, what an uncomfortable position to be in right there. He's got his shoulder on his chin, just smashing his face up against the cage. And now he's opened up that triangle so Usman could get his leg out of there right now if he wanted to.
Woodley's trying to use his knee to create some separation or to stop Usman from punching him in the body. That left side of Woodley's ribcage is going to be so fucked up after tonight. It's going to hurt like a motherfucker. He's taken almost 150 punches to the stomach at this point.
He's definitely going to have some bruised ribs or something. You got to wonder if Woodley went through something prior to the fight.
Yeah, this is complete domination. Woodley literally had one significant strike land in this whole fight. Usman's essentially in side control.
Now he's doing the small, short Brock Lesnar elbows.
Yep. A minute 37 to go in the 5th round.
I think the control time said 15 minutes.
To 0. Woodley has 0 minutes of control. Every clinch has been initiated by Usman. Every takedown has been initiated by Usman. Every successful takedown or clinch has been successful by Usman. So this could be multiple 10-8 rounds. At the very least, every round was won by Usman, dominated every second of the way. This is a complete and utter domination. Think GSP versus BJ Penn the second time. This is what this fight was. It's just Woodley has better cardio than BJ, so he's able to go the full 5 rounds. But literally every second has been Usman dominating, whether it's the clinch or striking.
Woodley's trying to stand up. He's got his back against the cage, trying to stand up, but looks like Usman's just going to keep dragging. He's like, threw a knee to the body.
45 seconds ago, Dana White looks a little happy to finally have Woodley not be the champion anymore.
Shout out to As Shop As It Gets. You guys got to go see that meme. Damn.
This one I got wrong. Rios got it right.
22 seconds, and Woodley's almost to his feet. Well, he's on one knee, and he's got one hand on the ground still. I think Usman's still going to try and pull him back out.
Woodley has accepted defeat. He's just sitting here. He's just going to take this loss.
Yeah, he just kind of
Here
sat
comes
back
the hooks.
down.
If I'm Usman, I throw some hooks right here. Here they come.
Yep.
Here they come.
Finish with the... Yep, it's done.
Complete domination.
Joe Rogan said, that's it, we got a new champion.
The first African champion ever.
Oh, wow.
First African champion ever. Nigerian.
Real African.
Now they embrace.
Wow.
This was the first time Kamaru Usman's daughter had seen him fight live.
Tyron gave Usman a hug, said good job. Usman is on his knees crying.
No surprise to see the emotions.
Marty from Nebraska got it done.
Just absolutely incredible.
Now we just need to see him go to Funky Town.
A special talent.
Make it happen.
Yes. I want to see that perfect storyline matching up. Ben Askren's going to try to avenge his friend's defeat and take on Marty from Nebraska and let the shit-talking commence.
And then do that co-main event.
Colby
Woodley.
Covington and Woodley.
Yep.
MAGA versus Black Lives Matter.
Look at this elbow.
Ugh.
Oh.
Perfect fight.
That was the beginning of the end.
This is what surprised me, how Woodley... This was early takedown, and that was a big takedown, and highly, really technical, a lot of power.
Ooh.
And Division II wrestling beat Division I tonight. That was one of the things Woodley said, is that there's a big difference between Division II and Division I. It didn't look like it tonight.
Woodley landed a big knee, but Usman just came
Boom.
over the top of elbows and just
You got any questions that want us to answer?
What you guys got here for us?
You guys talking shit on us, or you got legit questions?
Jones gonna win. Rocky type shit. Woodley like Apollo.
At least show this part. We would love to, but we'll get taken off.
Yeah, they
They don't play
don't
around.
fuck around, man. And
Looking for that funky Usman parlay. How you say your name?
where's that at? Oh,
Looking for that.
Lahoshoa? Lahoshoa?
Looking for that funky Usman parlay. That's what we think too. Usman versus Colby press conference. Yeah, that's gonna be funny.
Oh man, I hope that happens.
The Khabib of the welterweights.
I think Khabib's way more throws way more damage.
Yeah, it's similar.
As far as the wrestling, you know,
Khabib's been more dominant, but
Yeah.
yeah, same style exactly.
50-44, 50-44, and 50-45.
So one of the refs didn't give him a 10-8 round, and the other two did.
And that rat Abdul Blaziz,
And he gets the legacy belt.
he got the legacy belt.
First African champion in UFC history.
Kamaru
Ultimate
Usman.
Fighter winner to UFC champion.
Woodley
And
hugs
Dana
him.
White is so stoked right now.
And then Big Mama just walked in. Damn, that bitch is loud. And then he has
Got
his
his
daughter, Jinx.
Yeah, you and me said it.
Oh, shit.
In my entire career calling fights, a stunning performance. You were confident coming into this fight. Did you have any idea that you could dominate in that fashion?
Oh, Joe, how long you been telling them now on your shoulder that can't nobody hang with me? I know you've been telling them for a long time.
Yeah, it's true. Joe has.
Yeah.
This fight. Now, I'm be honest.
Damn, his whole fucking family's in there.
Might not be the
His
best
wife's hot.
wrestler in the world, but when it comes to mixing this shit up, I'm the
Hey.
fucking best welterweight on the planet right now.
So when it comes to mixing it up, I'm the best fucking welterweight on the planet right now.
Coming into this fight was how would you do against the best in the world? It turns out you are the best in the world. That was an unbelievable, dominant performance.
His whole team is celebrating right now in the cage.
Could possibly be the best welterweight of all time. That falls on you now.
Joe, not Joe. Yeah, Joe.
It says, "Que pedo? Is Woodley is fucked yet?" Yeah, Pablo Frias MMA. He is fucked.
Let's see if Woodley wants to say anything.
I mean, why not? He didn't get knocked out, so
Yeah.
he should be able to talk.
In this game, we got all these fickle fans that one day they love you, the next day they hate you. A lot of people hate on that man. But when you talk about the greatest welterweights of all time, that man's got to be in a conversation.
There's Rashad in the background.
Yeah, Rashad's in there.
Coming into this fight, what was the game plan? Was there anything at all surprising about this?
No, listen,
He said, well, I can see the fight just seeing your glasses.
With these coaches back here, you got Greg Jones, one of the best wrestlers ever in college.
What's next for Cody? Does he mean Colby?
You got Cam,
I think he's talking about Cody. Yeah, Garbrandt.
Oh, Cody Garbrandt. Man, that's a rough one. 3 straight knockout losses. He's got to fight. They got to, I don't know, maybe take an easy fight.
Undercard fight.
Maybe Aljamain Sterling. Or maybe who did Aljamain Sterling just beat?
Marlon.
No, Jimmy Rivera.
Yeah, Jimmy
That'd be a
Rivera.
good fight. Jimmy Rivera, Cody Garbrandt. That's what I say, because they both need to get a win.
that I would have a platform like this to be on this stage one day. And when this little girl came along, she lit a fire under me, Joe. She lit a fire under my ass.
He's getting cut. You guys are fucked up. I think he's still too talented. He needs to really.
And he's young.
Maybe he needs to leave Team Alpha Male and get with a team that's gonna stop telling him he's the greatest and tell him what he needs to do inside the cage.
All right, guys,
We'll be back for Jones and Smith.
do that dang.
We're back. Perfect timing. All right.
Okay. They touch glove.